like, comment, and subscribe for more content.
What's up, guys? It's Dylan aka DK Wrestler here, and in today's video, I'm going to be predicting the next wave of WWE Funko Pops. But before that happens, make sure you press that subscribe button for more content like this video in the future, and press the little bell beside it to be notified of when that future content gets released. But anyways, let's check it out. So like I said, today's video is simply a discussion video on what I think the next wave of WWE Funko Pops are going to be. So obviously, if you are a regular viewer of this channel, you guys know that not only am I a huge fan of wrestling, but I do work on the independent scene as a professional wrestler. So I thought today I would do a cool little video about the WWE Funko Pops, considering that originally today's video should have been a cop-up or pass-up video on the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Pops, but as you guys know, Funko did not announce any San Diego Comic-Con exclusives last week. Right now, I'm going to kind of talk about the overview of how I feel there's a certain trend of how WWE and Funko pick the next wave of Pops every time a wave comes out. So I've noticed a little trend ever since they've had the red boxes as in like the way the box looks and they have like the red on it ever since Pop number, I think it was 23 with Roman Reigns. They have been doing these red trimming of boxes, and ever since then they have had this trend of, I think they've done 3 male superstars, 2 to 3, at least 1 female superstar, 1 legend at least, and then let's say if there was a wave of 6, which is what I'm going to do today, I think it would either be, it could be another male superstar, another legend, another female, or it could be a multi-pack. It's just kind of like a random thing. And you can see that trend within the last wave, which had Naomi, Bray Wyatt, and all that. There was like 3 current male superstars, whether they are full-time or part-time. There was a couple legends, and there was a couple of women wrestlers. And that's the same that goes with the other wave before that, which had Trish Stratus and Becky Lynch with Hooded Undertaker, Elias, and then one other superstar I can't think of. Oh, Bret Hart. So it's got that trend going on. So right now, I have a list of, I think it's 6 different Funko Pops here that I think would be very realistic to be the next wave of WWE Funko Pops, and I mean the actual next wave, not the Pops that are kind of rumored right now. If you guys haven't heard, there's rumors going on about like a new Mr. T, Randy Savage, and Brock figure coming out for some sort of weird WWE wave. So right here, I'm going to start off. The first one I'm going to talk about is a full-time superstar, and that is Drew McIntyre. I think this would make sense because Drew McIntyre is the current WWE champion. He's a fan favorite for the WWE universe, and I think a lot of people have been wanting a Drew McIntyre Funko Pop for quite a bit now, and I think it would be cool to have a Drew McIntyre Funko Pop, especially if you have like the long kind of like trench coat jacket that he has, like the sleeveless one. You have the beard, you have the long hair. I think it would be cool. I mean, could the Drew McIntyre Pop have a WWE championship with him? I don't think so. The only time we've ever had a championship title on a WWE Pop was the Ric Flair Pop. That was a 2K19 exclusive, but I don't know if we're going to see any more anytime soon. It would be cool if we finally get more, WWE superstars with the championship belt. The next superstar I'm going to be talking about is Edge. I think Edge is a no-brainer. He just came back at the Royal Rumble back in January. I think even WWE thought, like, at that point, like, all right, we're pumping up the Edge merch. So just for that, most logical that they would do an Edge figure. I could see them doing a Chase figure, but it wouldn't be the greatest Chase because I could see them doing, like, the same pose, but it's just a different attire. Like, maybe they do one with the Royal Rumble attire, like that, I think it was a red attire, and then they could do possibly his WrestleMania attire from this year. Next one is, once again, a current superstar. He's a full-time superstar, and I'm going to say the Firefly Funhouse Bray Wyatt. I think this totally makes sense because the last wave we had the Fiend Bray Wyatt, and that was an Amazon exclusive. I'm more than certain that I think they would be doing a Firefly Funhouse Pop because of the popularity of Bray Wyatt's gimmick currently, and I think either this would make sense as a common or it's going to be a con exclusive, which I feel because they made the Fiend, which is a more popular gimmick than the Firefly Funhouse gimmick, a exclusive already and not a common. The Firefly Funhouse wouldn't make sense at that point to be a con exclusive, so it makes more sense to have him as a common. Bray Wyatt is one of the most popular sales in merch right now for WWE, and so with the popularity of both the Fiend and the Firefly Funhouse, it would just make sense for them to make a Firefly Funhouse pop. The next superstar I'm going to talk about is a women's wrestler, and I'm going to predict Lita. I think it's long overdue that we have a Lita pop. They've made so many different women's wrestlers. They did Trish Stratus, which was alright, but they've done Becky Lynch, they've done Charlotte, they've done Sasha and Bayley, the Four Horsewomen. I think the one piece of women's history that has been left out right now is Lita, and I think it would be crazy awesome to have a Lita pop. This for sure I can see being a chase figure. Like, there would be a chase figure. I could see her having her normal, like, Hardy Boys outfit, and then I could see the chase possibly being either a different color version of that, or they can make it Lita when she was aligned with Edge as kind of like the rated R superstar, like Lita version. Next pop I'm going to talk about is a 2-pack. Now, I think the last time we actually had a multi-pack, if I'm not mistaken, was either the Hardy Boys 2-pack or it was, I think, the Walgreens exclusive IRS and Ted DiBiase 2-pack. I think the perfect 2-pack would be the Usos. The Usos is one of the more popular teams for WWE right now, other than the Usos for a possible 2-pack, and since they haven't made a 2-pack in a long time, I could see this being possibly Edge and Christian. I feel the only way they would make a Christian Funko Pop is to put him with Edge in a 2-pack for the Edge and Christian tag team, but I think the Usos is more logical because I think they'd be more focused if they were to make an Edge Funko Pop to make it a single Funko Pop rather than doing a 2-pack. And the last WWE superstar that I'm going to talk about today is going to be a legend, and I'm going to choose Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog. This totally makes sense, even though it's a little random, because one, Davey Boy Smith is going to the Hall of Fame this year, which is rumored to be for SummerSlam now that it's happening because of the fact that they couldn't do it for WrestleMania weekend due to the pandemic. And number two, it technically has been confirmed by the official Davey Boy Smith Instagram account itself. Now, I'll pull the photo right here where during that post of the last WWE wave, there actually was someone who commented saying, "Is at the British Bulldog Davey Boy Smith scheduled for 2020 with a question mark?" And the actual account replied, "Second part of 2020. And then the reply was, "Great, looking forward to it." So right there, we just got confirmation that there will indeed be a Davey Boy Smith Funko Pop coming out for Funko without even Funko posting it or without even any dirt sheet pages like Dispops or Funko Finders leaking it first. There's proof that that one's going to happen for sure out of all the ones that I'm going to list, but it also would look cool depending on how they pull it off. It would be wicked if somehow they did the first kind of 2-for-1 deal where they had Davey Boy Smith with Matilda, his dog. That would be nuts. But I think the perfect one that they would do is like him with the UK flag, because I know he was holding the UK flag a lot. That would be cool for an idea if they were to do bringing back like championship belts. Have him with the Intercontinental Championship from SummerSlam 1992 in the UK. That would be wicked. There could be a possibility that if that happens, or even with Matilda, that I could potentially buy it because it would look so sick. Anyways, that's going to be the end of today's video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button to let us know that you're enjoying the content being provided to you guys on this channel. Comment in the comment section below on what you think is going to be involved in the next WWE Funko Pop wave. Do you want to see a Davey Boy Smith, a Firefly Funhouse Bray Wyatt? Let me know in the comment section below. And like I said earlier, press that subscribe button for more content like this video in the future, and press the little bell beside it to be notified of when that future content gets released. But anyways, thank you all for watching, and see you guys next time. Peace out!